Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? It is your Maker 2199, bringing you guys another commentary. Now, this commentary has some unfortunate news, and that is that my Xbox wireless card broke, and I've been trying to get it fixed. I already called support, and I did everything that you have to do in order to get it fixed. It's under warranty, so they should fix it. Except that I'm having a little issues right now, and that is that the support people, they told me that I was gonna get an email and some stuff, and that shit hasn't happened yet. So hopefully this will get resolved, and I'll get my Xbox back, running, ready, and hopefully ready to, continue with some commentaries. Now, a little background, that shouldn't mean much because I have a ton of pre-recorded footage from Gears of War. So as long as it's fixed between the period that they told me it would get fixed, it shouldn't be an issue. We should continue to watch Gears of War continuously here on my channel, and which I know it's content that a lot of you have been enjoying, and that is just a bummer because right now that my channel has been doing a lot better, and it has a lot to do with Gears of War. It's been doing really good recently. It's just a bummer that the thing broke and I am unable to play it right now. I have no clue like why it broke or what happened, so I'm just gonna assume that the part is really delicate and it's not well made, But hopefully we get this crap fixed, and it's not the first, Xbox that I've had issues with. I purchased Xboxes before and I've always had issues with them, and that's part of the reason why I like my PlayStation a lot better, believe it or not. And I love my PlayStation, and that's for that reason, because when you're, at the point, that that I don't really have much money and all of that, I've always been a student and I need to really, focus on what I am going to, spend to make ends meet. And then I purchase something like this and it breaks, it's just a bummer to see how how badly made it was, but anyway, it's unfortunate, but it shouldn't mean much, when it comes to Gears of War on my channel. And I hope it doesn't, I hope it gets resolved quite quickly. I know it's gonna take some time, but I hope it's not so much time that it's bad, for my channel. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on, and as of right now, I'm gonna have about a week that I talked to them, and they still haven't, responded. And this footage is really old, and I thought it was a pretty good game. It was a really fast game of King of the Hill, like I usually like to put in. I don't think it's gonna go in any playlist, but I did fairly good. I didn't do extremely well. I did fairly good, and you can tell that it's an earlier time on Gears. I wasn't playing, at the level that I was playing before it broke, and a lot of these players also, they weren't at the level of competition that I've been playing or was playing with recently. So keep that in mind, So if you guys noticed that when you were watching the gameplay, that's what. This is a pre-recording of a long time ago, so that's why, but nonetheless, it's still a pretty good game, and it was gonna get posted anyway, so might as well knock it out right now, right now when I don't have, better footage. But yeah, it's just super unfortunate, and I've been bummed, I've been a little bit bummed about it, but what can you do really, just try to get it fixed, and hopefully everything works, or works out the way I want it to, and I'll be able to continue to post. Now, another thing that I want to address for this video is that I got a few new subscribers recently, and I just want to thank you guys. Personally, I want to take the time and thank you guys, and really appreciate, really show you guys how much I appreciate you guys coming and subbing. It really does mean a lot to me, having a small channel and all of that. It's really hard to make it grow, and it's not easy, to get recognized when you're in a world where there's a lot of other YouTubers that do this, and they're a lot more recognized than you. It's hard to stand out, and you guys are helping me do that, and some of you guys are even watching some of my other videos a lot. and a lot more consistently as well, which helps the channel immensely. And I just want to say thank you to you guys, for coming in. And I was checking my demographics, and I have a little, I was gonna say hinge, but I know that's not really a word. But I know that some of you guys might be coming from the UK or something like that, and just because on the demographics, the people from the UK that have been coming onto my channel, has been growing, and that is, really awesome, to have people from that far of the world, from me, that come and also support me and stuff like that. It's really awesome. It's crazy that somebody from that far can watch content like this and enjoy it. I know that Gears is really big in the UK, and I've had a few of my fellow compatriots from Mexico coming in, and not as much as I would like though. And maybe it's because I don't talk in Spanish or whatever. I don't do Spanish commentaries. Maybe I should. As I said, I'm bilingual. I know Spanish very well, actually. It was my first language. And no, I'm not here illegally, for those of you that are, all with the racist crap, with the Donald Trump crap and all of that. No, I'm here very legally, I'm not first generation Mexican here, a lot of people. And this is funny because I live on a border city, I think it's the biggest or the closest border city to Mexico in the nation. And when I was going to school, I just had to laugh because a lot of friends picked on me because they were, I had a lot of friends that were crossing the border daily and all of this, to get their education and or to go to work. And they just made fun of me because they called me gringo, or gringo, like some of you guys say, because because I've lived here like all my life. I was born here and all of that. So I've always came to school. I've really never been to Mexico except cross the border. And, other than that, I've never been over there. So, yes, I have a lot of, most of my heritage and all of that, of course, is going to be Mexican. And I do consider myself a Hispanic, and all of that, or Mexican like you would. But, yeah, that's a little bit more background on me because I know I have a lot of more people coming and stuff like that, so I thought I would share that with you guys. And but yeah, I just thought it was funny because believe it or not, there is a lot of differences between the cultures of cross the border and people that didn't live over there. And it's just interesting, to get those differences in, and to start living within the rich culture and all of that, getting to know like a little subtle differences, never major, because like I said, we're so close that it's basically the same city. It doesn't matter if you're on this side of the border or the other side of the border. It's basically the same crap. But you do notice that on this side of the border, although there's a lot of Spanish speaking people, you don't really speak Spanish a lot. And that is just crazy to me. You go to school and everything's on English. You do everything on English. So my Spanish reading and writing, skills have been dwindling, which is very unfortunate, But at the same time, I really don't need them. And so it makes no difference to me. But I don't know. You do get those people that get like, oh, why don't you learn Spanish better? And I'm like, I never needed, I do everything on English. Everything's on English here. So I don't really need it, It's good to have because, I know more languages and I'm able to reach a larger audience and a larger amount of people. Not that I've done so on my channel here, but it's not something that I'm against, And yeah, so it's funny, but it's great, and yeah, I never thought I would be called a gringo ever, because I'm quite the opposite. But yeah, it's just funny that it happened. And funny story though, it's that when I was in school and we always did school functions. My skin tone is very white compared to a lot of the people here. So every time we went to one of these other like little towns where there's a bunch of white people, I always fitted in, and I guess they never noticed my accents or anything like that, because I fitted right in. And you see right away how racist people are. Once they saw me talking to some of these people in Spanish and all of that, they didn't want to talk to me back, and I thought that was funny. And I remember going to a bunch of them being like, "What's up, John? You know, I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool." And they're like, I can't believe you're talking to him." And I'm like, "Why not? We go to school together. You know, we're like brothers." And they're like, "I didn't know you knew Spanish." And I'm like, "What?" Like, really? You know, it's just funny that people will profile because of the way you look and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate. Right there, you saw me trying to toss a nade from the cover like a moron. You know, you can't toss a nade when you're, you know, that much in cover, only when you're on the edge. And yeah, so I missed it on that one, but that was just unfortunate. And right as this commentary is gonna come to an end, I know it's been a concoction of a lot of, you know, random stuff, and this is gonna be hopefully the last one. I had said a long time ago when I started YouTube, you know, I'm a business major, you know, from school, and I had said many times that I wanted to share with you guys some of the tips and stuff that I learned in school and stuff like that, you know, finance major. So I want to start talking a little bit more about finance, and not necessarily business finance, but personal finance. You know, both of them go hand in hand. They're very similar, but they do have some stuff that are mutually exclusive and that you wouldn't, you know, confuse one with the other. And that being said, though, I think it's gonna be, you know, hopefully good and fun for some of us, and hopefully that will help out my channel. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it over Gears of War or Call of Duty content first, but I don't think it should matter a lot, you know, because I am trying to grow now that my Xbox is broken and all of that. You know, I'm obviously gonna go back to Call of Duty, which is something that I only have for my PS4, thankfully. And I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna try to get some more viewers from Call of Duty. I know I have a few, and I'm gonna try to grow that and grow my channel. Hopefully we get more subs and all of that, and more love, you know, from you guys. And you know, so hopefully that'll happen. But you know, like I've always said, you know, I'm not, you know, obligating anybody to like and comment and come here every day. If you guys like the content that I'm posting, you know, do sub and all of that, you know, and follow my Twitter. It's the best way to keep up with news. And if you don't, you know, if you're somebody that's just gonna come, you know, occasionally, that's totally fine. You know, I don't want to make you guys feel that you're obligated to be a part of something that you might not want to be a part of. Right there, look at that pro move. I was really proud of that when I actually got it. But I'm gonna start, you know, a little small series on personal finance, and I'm gonna go at it like I know how to do, slowly, and try to explain as much of it as I can. And hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And I know that this is a big part of our life, or at least the city where I live in, you know, where a lot of people are poor and stuff like that, you know. I know it's a really, really big, you know, subject, and it's really important for us here. And hopefully, you know, you're not at the situation that I'm in, but hopefully, you know, you can take something out of it, and it's helpful for you guys as well. And I'm just gonna start with that. Hopefully it's something that you guys like and something that you guys follow, and hopefully I'm able to help you guys, you know, live a better life, you know. At the end of the day, you know, I'm here to, you know, live happy, you know, have fun, do things that I enjoy, and share them with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy, and if not, you know, always feel free to leave feedback on the commentary on how we can do, you know, things a little bit better. You know, I don't mind criticism. You know, I like it because I feel that it helps out the channel. It helps me cater to a larger audience and all of that. You know, and it corrects the errors. You know, it helps me do things that I'm doing wrong. It helps me correct them and do it right for you guys. And what I do dislike is, you know, commentary that is not helpful. And what I mean is just people coming in here and talking crap, you know. That is the part that isn't helpful for me, and you will be discarded or spammers, you know. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that came in new. You know, I'm gonna start that new series shortly. I have a lot of pre-recorded content that might come in before this is gonna jump the gun. But I hope to see you guys in here, and hopefully you guys like. And if you guys want to see that series before, you know, the pre-recorded content, leave a comment, tell me that you guys are interested, and I'll see what I can do to jump the gun and put it here. Thank you all. I'll see you guys on the next one.